We're absolutely delighted, of course, that the Chancellor of the Diocese has found in our favour and is allowing us to bring the Abbey into the 21st century.
Were conditions laid down as part of the judgment?
Yes, there were. There are 5 conditions laid down by the Chancellor. Firstly, that we keep a full illustrative and descriptive record of the nave pews. We'll do that. We'll keep that in our archives or available for public inspection. And the other ones really are about disposal of the nave pews. We've got to have a written plan as to what we're going to do with them. And if we want to take some out early, we can store them. And there's a little bit of talk about the chairs as well. But as far as the pews are concerned, and what we're going to do with them, we've actually been doing some really quite interesting research. One of my colleagues has been doing some research just recently about where the design of the pews came from. And it wasn't just a straight copy, it was a design development from pews in a number of villages across North Somerset, in particular Croscombe and North Wootton. So what we're looking to do with some of the pew ends is just show where their designs came from, and make a bit of a display of it. Maybe up we've got a spare room up in the tower of the Abbey, so when you come on a tower tour, you'll be able to see this, and you'll be able to understand this. It's something we don't do at all at the moment. So actually, we're looking to make more of what that asset that we have than we have in the past. So I'm really quite excited about that.
All the arguments for and against, I suppose, have been made, but
yes.
Looking on my website, there are various comments. Those who were against the pews being removed are talking now about ripping the heart of the church out.
We're certainly not ripping the heart of the church out. We're actually, doing far less to Bath Abbey than was done by the Victorians, by George Gilbert Scott and his colleagues, when they put the pews in 1870 against all the traditions of the hundreds of years before, when there were no pews there. So they certainly ripped the heart out of the church by taking away the screen in the crossing, by moving the organ, by taking down the beautiful Elizabethan plaster ceiling and putting up a stone copy of the sanctuary ceiling. They did major works by doing nothing like that at all, by improving the building. And also, by the way, we'll be showing off the floor of the Abbey, the unique, absolutely unique stone floor of the Abbey with the ledger stones which date hundreds of years old, telling the story. Telling the story. These stones have been hidden by the Victorians since 1860s. They've been hidden away, so we'll be exposing those again and allowing them to tell their story. It's a really exciting opportunity. It's certainly not doing any ripping, no.
Charles, I think some of the inquiries I'm getting about what's happening to the pews might involve the exchange of money, people wondering whether they can actually buy pews. Is this something the Abbey would consider, additional funds for your project?
In a word, yes. We haven't decided yet the plan. We've got, as I said just now, we are required to produce a plan, and we will do just that, keeping some of the nicer carving, not just the pew ends, but also the pew frontals and the backs of the pews. Some lovely carving. It's machine done, but it's still nice carving. So we'll be keeping some of that. Then, as far as disposing of the other ones, yes, we do want to still raise some money for the project. We would love to sell them and to find good homes for them. So if people are interested in buying them, we're keeping a list. We're making no decisions until we've got formal approval to do so. But that plan will include selling them one way or the other.
Well, I'm sure you'll let me know when that might happen. Just very quickly, with 2018 staring us almost in the face, how soon can you roll up sleeves and get down to work?
Well, we can do little works in the new year, but the main contract is going to be late spring now, before we get going. We now have, as far as the main contract is concerned, we have the tenders in from the main contractors, and we're delighted to get those. We have compliant tenders in from the potential main contractors, and so we'll be assessing those, interviewing and doing all that sort of stuff. Similarly, we have tenders in from the archaeologists and from a third party as well. Sorry. And so we're getting there. This programme is rolling. This programme is on the run. We don't have quite all the money yet, but we have enough to get us going, and a lot of challenges ahead for sure, and we really appreciate the support and involvement of a large number of external organisations, from Bath and North East Somerset Council to the various other organisations, church organisations, Historic England, and the various other amenity societies there. So lots of people involved. Thank you everyone, and this programme is rolling.